Alright, so my last video didn't exactly go viral. Let's switch up the flow this time and see if we can't get at least 10 likes. Today's video is about 10 things I wish I knew before getting my real estate license. The first thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license is lead generating is hard. Like, really hard. You're gonna have to tell everyone and their mother that you're a real estate agent. You're gonna have to shout it from the rooftops. Simply having your real estate license, or even just posting on your social media that you are a real estate agent, is not going to get you business. Being a real estate agent is a 24-hour-a-day job. And within that 24-hour-a-day job, much of it should be spent focused on lead generating. It's so important to your success that if you get good at just that one thing, chances are you'll be a successful real estate agent. Whether you're knocking on doors, making cold calls, or hosting social events, lead generating needs to be the center focus of your business. The second thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license is you need to do what works. Everything works given the right attitude and the right dedication. But if it doesn't feel right and it doesn't work for you, then scratch it. I learned pretty early on that cold calling wasn't for me. It turns out people are far too comfortable cussing out salespeople making cold calls, and that's not how I wanted to start out my mornings. That's definitely not to say that cold calling doesn't work, but it doesn't really work for my personality type. Find systems and things that work for you and stick to them. The third thing I wish I knew before becoming a real estate agent is you're always working, even when you're not. There really are no days off. As I said, you're always lead generating, but also you're always available for your clients. If you're passionate about real estate, not only does it need to be at the forefront of your mind at all times, but you need to be hyper-focused on educating yourself every day. That means waking up early to do all of your emails, follow-ups, and market reports so that you can use your free time for lead generating. Bottom line is, as a real estate agent, you should always be working. Which leads into the fourth thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license. You're gonna be on the phone a lot. Scheduling appointments and fielding questions from concerned clients is a huge portion of being a real estate agent. And when the phone rings, you need to answer it. I attended a real estate seminar early on in my career. The speaker pointed out how many people were running out of the room to take phone calls, but he was not offended. He explained how not answering your phone for a concerned client can completely take you out of rapport. Having explained this to some of the closest people in my life has made jumping up from the Thanksgiving dinner table much easier. Which brings me to the fifth thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license. You're going to be missing out a lot. Frankly, if you're someone that lives for the weekends, real estate might not be the career for you. Much of what we do occurs on the weekends. Not only is that when most open houses are happening, but also that's when you'll find most of your clients have availability to go view properties. And not only that, you guys, but you'll find it very difficult to make vacation plans or disappear even for a weekend. My wife and I have unfortunately had to cancel many vacations and trips due to escrows opening, new listings, or chaos in a deal. Don't get me wrong, being a real estate agent has allowed me a lot of free time with my family. Just understand that being a real estate agent also comes with its scheduling conflicts. Which of course leads me to the number 6 thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license, is that having a team, and even more importantly, a mentor, is vital to your success. Not only can a solid team allow you some of that vacation time we're talking about, but also it can expand your network. Now, joining a real estate team or starting one might not be your jam, but you will need to develop a good team of resources or vendors around you so that you can run your business more successfully. Having a go-to photographer, title rep, inspector, and lender are all extremely important roles on your team. This will streamline every one of your transactions and make them much, much easier. Every one of these people could be a great resource for the knowledge and experience that you might be lacking. And it doesn't matter how experienced you may think you are, having a solid mentor that you trust is probably the most important role you could have on your team. The seventh thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license is, it's not always glamorous. You certainly don't just get tossed keys to a brand new Mercedes after getting your real estate license. In fact, being a real estate agent means you need to do the dirty work sometimes. And I don't just mean making phone calls early in the morning or door knocking on a hot day. But sometimes being a real estate agent means you're picking up literal trash. Doing the dirty work means you're willing to go the extra mile for your clients. Now, of course, climbing over fences, crawling under houses, and helping your clients clean out their crap isn't a requirement of the job, but I've found that going the extra mile has helped me to be far more successful. The eighth thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license is that it's very high risk, high reward. You can spend an entire weekend at an open house and not drum up one lead. You can knock 100 doors and not drum up one lead. You could make a gazillion phone calls and still drum up no leads. You guys, you could spend years trying to nurture a relationship and help somebody get ready for the homeownership process, all for them to burn you and use another agent. You could be well into a deal that's seemingly going well that all of a sudden explodes unexpectedly. You can spend a lot of time, money, and energy on a deal that never makes it to closing. Which of course leads me into the number 9 thing I wish I knew before getting my real estate license, that real estate can be very emotionally draining. A real estate transaction can be very stressful not only for the sellers and the buyers, but for us as well. The stakes are high and so are the consequences. Your clients are counting on you to protect them contractually. They're expecting that everything should go well and that if it doesn't, you're responsible. Unfortunately, we don't have all the control. There's a lot of moving parts to an escrow. I've had many sleepless nights dwelling on deals that are not going right. I've spent entire days walking around like a zombie, not being able to think about anything else in life other than the deal that is going wrong. Now, I certainly hope that you don't torment yourself the same way, but I think actually caring about your clients and the deal are very important parts of your success as well. Needless to say, as a real estate agent, you're going to need to develop thicker skin. You're going to have to learn that there's only so much that you have control over. At the end of the day, you can't let it affect your personal life and your ability to do your job. Now, lastly, you guys, the 10th thing that I wish I knew before getting my real estate license is that real estate is very satisfying. Never in a million years did I know that I would have so much fun selling real estate. It's allowed me a lot more free time with my family. It's given me opportunities to explore my creativity, run my own business, and a lot more financial freedom. Not to mention, you guys, it just feels really good when you're able to help somebody out. I definitely took for granted the emotional attachment that some people have to their home. And I definitely didn't take into consideration some of the circumstances that which people have to sell. Getting somebody out of a sticky situation and putting them into something that's much, much better for them feels really good. Every day, I get to go out and help people do something amazing with their lives. I get to help them make huge impactful decisions that will change their families' lives forever. And if I do a good job, not only could that lead to more business for me down the road, but the gratitude that you will receive from a happy client is just unexplainable. I sincerely hope you got some value out of today's video, and if you did, please think about hitting that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.